Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel, and my name is Ingrid One, and this is my first time here on YouTube on my own channel. I've been on other channels, not other channels, another channel with my sister. I'll link her, how is it called, channel down below. So yeah, welcome to my channel. This is my first video on YouTube. In this video, what we are going to do is just like a brief introduction of who I am, my background, what I do, what we'll be discussing in this channel, and what the end goal of this, like creating a YouTube channel for me, is. So basically that will be it. So the channel will be on fashion, business, entrepreneurship, and we can also sometimes incorporate some incorporate lifestyle in it. So as the title says, I'm a fashion designer by default. And I say by default because growing up I never thought that I would be a fashion designer. I never even knew that there was a career path in fashion designing or tailoring or anything in that line. What did my parents think I would be? My parents, this is when I was older, my parents thought I would be a debt collector. Do I look like a debt collector to you? But the reason for that is because I'm very good at asking people for money. Like if you say you're paying up, just pay up on the day that you said you are going to pay up the money that you borrowed. Even if you, how is it called, if you promise me money, if you promise me that I am going to give you a certain amount, it automatically becomes a debt, and I will be asking for it like a debt. So anyway, yeah, let's have a brief background about me. I have an educational background in international relations and development studies. I have a master's degree in development studies, and people always ask me, like, how did you become a fashion designer? You studied development studies, but you're a fashion designer. How did that come to play, and how do even the two relate? And most times I'm like, how do I answer this? Like, yeah, that's exactly the kind of reaction I usually have. Like, I'm usually like, how do I answer this? But I always try and tell them, like, sustainable, not sustainable development studies is, I feel like it's related to what I'm currently doing, because it includes, let's see, it includes economic development, it includes sustainable development, it includes human development. And if I am able to, like, employ myself and employ other people and create a business and all that, that means I've played a part in this whole human development game, which is a good thing. Yeah, just give me a minute. Did I stop? 1 minute. So yeah, my video stopped, but we are back. Challenges. We are back. So where was I was trying to link whatever I studied in uni and my current profession, which is a fashion designer, and I like to call myself a businesswoman, an entrepreneur. I'm self-employed. So, and when we go to the professional background of what I've done and all that, yeah. So when I finished uni, like my undergraduate, I got a job, like an internship. Basically, I got an internship in a logistics firm, and yeah, it was a great job. I was in charge of the administration, communication, and marketing, and I used to also write a lot of business proposals and all that, and it was a very good environment for me to learn. And I stayed there for maybe like 6-7 months, and then I got another job in a petroleum farm. So the thing is, I liked this job where I was, which was more of an internship, but they were paying me. It was like a paid internship, but I got a better salary offer in the petroleum company, and I didn't even think twice. I was young. I didn't even think twice. I didn't even like think about, is this where I want to go, like professionally? Like, I didn't even do, like, I was just like, yes, we need more money, so we move. And interestingly enough, like where I was, Like the MD told me, like, we can give you the same salary, you don't even have to go. And I was like, I've already, signed the contract and everything, and I hadn't. Story for another day. And I went to this other company, and 2 months later I was out for various reasons. I felt a bit idle. I was on the internet the whole day, and it was also it was a small company, and the person was also a bit micromanaging things. So yeah, I left, and the next available thing for me was fashion. My mom is also an interior designer, and so where her office was filled with tailors who are doing clothes, tailors who are doing curtains and all that. And so I had like easy access to their workmanship and all that. In terms of learning, I just learned on the job. Like, I've never gone to fashion school. I've never even till today, I've never thought about going to like a fashion design school. Like, if I was to go back to school, I would again totally do something different. It will not be in fashion. So how I got to learn about fashion is like on YouTube, on Google. I learned how to sketch. I learned about patterns. I still learn about a few things today. When it comes to now the business side, like that's the creativity side. When it now comes to the business side of fashion, like I did marketing as a minor. I've done a few courses on entrepreneurship. I've seen how my mom, operated her businesses, hustled and all that. So I learned a few things. So yeah, that's professional background, and yeah, here I am, a fashion designer, currently wearing my own brand, a House of Atasha Green brand. How cute is this dress? Yeah, proud of myself. So yeah, let's now move to what we will be discussing in this channel, because it's important to tell people what the channel will be about. So this channel will have definitely fashion, because I'm a fashion designer. That's one. This channel will have fashion, we'll have business, and we'll have entrepreneurship, and we'll also include some lifestyle. Thirdly is what inspired me to start a YouTube channel. Like almost everyone has a YouTube channel nowadays. Is it too late for me? I don't think so. So what inspired me? 2020 should just inspire you to, like, it's a pandemic. 2020 should have inspired you to like go out of your comfort zone, to like do the things you never thought you would ever do. 2020 should have taught all of us not to to take risks. Yeah, 2020 should have taught us, or has taught me, not to do things because of other people, but to do things because I want to do those things. And this is one of the things that I wouldn't even lie and say that I've always wanted to do. No, I've not always wanted to do it, which brings me to my next point. 2020, I think for all of us, we were able to consume a lot of, online what's the word? Consume a lot of content online, because we had the time, because of quarantine and all that. And I just noticed that most of the content that I was finding from Kenyan content creators was more on fashion, beauty, lifestyle, travel, food. And I felt like there was a gap in, like, how do you make a living in Nairobi? How do you make a living in Kenya? Like, business, entrepreneurship, employment, all those things, like money, financial literacy, financial intelligence, all those things. So after consuming a lot of content during lockdown, I just realized that there was a gap, and I felt like, so why am I waiting for someone else to fill this gap for me personally? I don't know if there are other people who would like to listen to like this kind of content, like where you get inspired by listening to how someone started a business, the challenges that people face when they're starting a business, the effects of this pandemic, this COVID, on small businesses, big businesses, on employment and all that. So yeah, I couldn't get such content basically, let's say in Kenya. I ended up creating like mini fashion videos, like of custom made clothes that I have, because we all had the time. I created videos on fashion and put them on my IG stories. I'll put my Instagram link down here below or somewhere on the screen. I don't know. So yeah, there was that need to fill that gap. There's also a need to, just learn and grow in terms of fashion business, because YouTube is a big platform where people get to share, different ideas. And by me sharing my experience, you get someone else to share the experience. So you educate each other, you learn, because in the industry that I'm in. So yeah, there was, where were we? This girl even confused my aura. She has disorganized my aura. We need to cleanse. Bring a cleanser. So anyway, there's a need to fill that gap, learn, grow. Yeah, and yeah, so that's what inspired me to start this channel, with my first YouTube video. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. And also, personally, I don't want to be that person who lives with the what is it called, who is always like, what if I did, or I could have, or all those things we're always telling ourselves, like, maybe if I did this and all that and all that. I don't want to be that person. So here we are. I've wanted to do this, like, so let me do it. Let's see how it goes, and we'll see. I will have done it at the end of the day. I will have ticked that box amongst the things that I was supposed to do before 2020 ended. Yes. So what is the end goal? Like, in everything I do, I always like to ask myself about the end goal. Like, you have to have an end goal, because that helps give you clarity of where you want to go or what you want to do. So the end goal of this, I've already given hints. Number one, just educate and learn from each other. Educate about the fashion industry in Kenya, educate people through my experience about running a business in Kenya, running a fashion business in Kenya, being self-employed, being an entrepreneur. So most of our topics will revolve around that, and I hope you guys will be interested and will keep watching. So yeah, that's one of the end goals. Another end goal is, just to give an opinion about the fashion industry in Kenya, because there's some things that we need to talk about. Yeah, so that's another, and we need to talk about certain things about the fashion industry in Kenya. As much as we are growing, we need to talk about certain things so that we're able to grow together, learn together. The things we need to talk about, how the fashion industry in Kenya is being conducted and is being ran. We need to, highlight the different fashion designers in Kenya, so that we need to support small businesses and all that. And what better way to do that than, to come to this platform. Yeah. What else? Just add value to myself and to the people who will be watching, because for every video that I create, I probably have to learn something new before I come to you guys. I'll have to maybe read about it. Do I really like reading? Let me think about that. I like educating myself. that's the if I say I like reading, or I love reading, and I've been reading one book since January. So I love educating myself, and yes, I've been reading one book since January. My goodness, God will help me, don't worry. This is before the year ends, we'll have read the other 3 books that we were to read when January started. We'll have read them. My sister is laughing in the background because she knows it's a sham. It's a lie. But so that's the thing I'm saying, like, it's very hard for people to actually sit down and read, like, after school, you understand? Or if you're not in a job that requires you to actually read every single day and learn, then in this industry, like in the fashion industry in Kenya, like, the routine can become the same. And because I like educating myself, I feel like this is a very good platform for doing that. So yes, I hope I'll get to learn from you guys, and you guys will get to learn from me. Yeah. And also, I think what I'll be doing for this channel, because it's about fashion business entrepreneurship, I'll be promoting small businesses by highlighting them in this channel, highlighting Kenyan fashion designers in this channel, so that you all get to know them. Like, there's so many fashion designers, and I think the market is also too big, so you can you can go to the one who understands you, suits your style. There are very many good tailors and bad tailors in this town. We'll also talk about those. In the spirit of promoting small businesses, I am going to start with my business, my company, which is House of Fatasha Grid. I'm going to link it here. You can follow on Instagram. The contact details are there, and you can make your orders from there. Like, just check out the page for whatever you like. We do custom made clothes, bridal clothes. I advanced to doing gowns this year, 2020. Go out of your comfort zone. Casual wear, office wear, whatever you want, basically. Example, this is a custom made House of Fatasha Grid dress. I can't even remember. Maybe I already said that at the beginning of this channel. I did. Anyway, here's this beautiful dress with some organza sleeves, sweetheart neckline, and can you see the details? Those are the details. Yeah, let me put that book aside. And it's just a bodycon dress, which has, but it also has like a string here that you can pull. Anyway, if you want to see the full dress, you can. I think I'll take one photo just for putting it on here so that you can see it. But this was in collaboration. This is a dress in collaboration with Holidays Kenya, which is an online shopping store for Kenyan local designers. So they store Kenyan designers outfits, and you can either order from them or pre-order certain outfits or order certain outfits, which are quite affordable. So let's all look good, let's all look cute on a budget. Yeah, I'm also here to entertain, so we'll be doing a few styling videos of custom made clothes only. Yeah, not necessarily mine, but we'll probably start with mine, and then you never know, can a designer wear another designer's clothes? I don't know. We shall see. I don't know. Do you think I should wear that designer's clothes? She said I should. So yeah, as we grow, you never know, we may get to highlight different designers on this channel, and even personally, if I like the clothes, I can wear them. Subscribe to my channel. Someone is calling, but let's finish. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, because you never know, there might be someone out there who's been looking for such content. So yeah, that call. So as I was saying, let's engage, let's get to learn, let's get to grow. And what else? To those who will have subscribed and liked my channel, thank you in advance, and see you guys in my next video. I should now take a photo. Yeah, let me take a photo for this dress for you guys. Has it stopped?